Infrastructure Minister Honorable Stephenson King has raised concerns over ongoing water challenges in the north of St. Lucia, where the majority of the island's population resides. He pointed out that the water system has seen little to no progress in recent years, while aging infrastructure continues to worsen, particularly the raw water line connecting the John Compton Dam to the Cicero plant, which is now in urgent need of replacement. King welcomed the support of Prime Minister Honorable Philip G. Pierre, who he said has shown clear support as they work with the Caribbean Development Bank to secure funding to improve water flow and capacity from the dam to the plant. But he noted that solving the problem doesn't end there. Cicero's filtration system is heavily deteriorated, and getting clean water from the plant to other parts of the island is becoming increasingly difficult. He stressed the importance of aligning every part of the system from source to distribution so that communities truly feel the improvements. The growing demand for safe drinking water, he said, must be met with smart planning and investment. King also shared that he's been in talks with the Basic Needs Trust Fund to build a water tank farm. Clip.
When I spoke to Wasco and indicated to Wasco that I need 1 million gallons reserve to facilitate Castries North, Castries East, and some of the other communities in the north, they thought it was a far-fetched initiative. I believe that by putting in such infrastructure, if we can put in 1 million gallons of storage, and to begin with, the Basic Needs Trust Fund through the SSDF has already moved forward and have identified that project as a priority to install what I believe is the first tank of 325,000 gallons, to be followed later on as we speak with a few other tanks, 4 more tanks, to build that capacity beyond the 1 million gallons that I'm talking about.
He stated that the idea once seemed unrealistic but is now moving closer to reality. For now, land negotiations are ongoing as they focus on higher elevations suited for such infrastructure.
We can do anything. We can get to the moon, we can get to the hills. So, at this time, we are now negotiating on the acquisition of lands in the area at the highest elevation, and in negotiation with the landowners to acquire, in the first instance, 10 acres of land to put in that infrastructure and other necessities for the various communities in the north.
Looking ahead, he said he believes that the success of Wasco's future plans will depend not only on upgrading existing pipelines, but also on strengthening water systems within the communities.
So this initiative, I'm sure, is the beginning of much to come. The fact that we understand the critical nature of what the water infrastructure in St. Lucia, which in my own estimation is calling for at least $300 million investment in improving St. Lucia's water infrastructure. We need to ensure that a strategic plan is implemented and enhanced.
He added that involving the private sector could help build a more responsive and dependable service that better meets the public's expectations. Kayla Edwin, MBC Prime.